school report and all the atrocity that the Fulani militias are committing in Nigeria. The government of Oyo State, which is the governor, that is Engineer Oluseyi Makinde, also refused that there is an ongoing activities now concerning the rescue of the school children. You know, as we are celebrating the Children's Day, a lot of people, they have been bombarding the state government, bombarding the senators, bombarding the reps and the federal governments, that this is the time they need to release these children in captive. They cannot just be in captive while their other children are celebrating Salah, celebrating children days. A lot of people that have been bombarding the state government, and the state government, they have released information. I want to, and let me say this: all the information on this in public domain, because a lot of people, when they come on, they say, don't release the secret. We are not releasing any secret here. We are just rebroadcasting the news. So there is no news on this channel that we are the one originating the no. We don't do that here. So thanks for so many people that have been asking me a lot of videos. On this channel, what we do is an authentic. So you're welcome to ISN TV. Let's quickly rush down to this point. I'm not going to waste our time on this, because it's going to be a brief meeting today, and I want you to please share this program. Let's share it so that I can get to where the information is supposed to get to. Now, the US government has warned Nigerian again. Not only warning, they give some report and statistics data concerning the ongoing activities in Nigeria. This, I'm reading from Sahara Reporter. Yes, Sahara Reporter. Now, this is the news. This is the news. It says the U.S. Religious Freedom Commission report says 30,000 Fulani militants responsible for mass killing attack across Nigeria. Can you see that? 30,000. Just 30,000. Let me use that word, just 30,000. The reason why I'm using the word just is that so that our government can do something, not up to what is releasing the information. They are not up to 1 million. So why is it that the government have not been doing much in rescuing the people that they are kidnapped, or totally eradicating these terrorists? Now look at this. Now they said that in May 2026, the report titled "Non-State Violators of Religious Freedom in Nigeria," that's Fulani militants. The USCRF said the Fulani militants were responsible for some of the most feasible and deadly attack on religious community in the country in the recent year. Can you see that? In the recent year. Now, the reports, the United States Commission on International Religious Freedom, that's USCIRF, has alleged that an estimated 30,000 armed Fulani militant group are responsible for carrying out widespread killing, church attack, abduction, and violent land invasion, targeting both the Christians and the Muslim community across the Nigeria. Now, if you look at, I'm going to read everything down, but the reason why they are releasing this report is that for our government to know the numbers they are about, the number they are supposed to attack, the numbers that these people are not up to 500,000. They just spread themselves across the states, 36 states plus FCT. They spread themselves so that they give them very powerful machine, so that when they go and do in some area, people will think that they are plenty, they are much. That is why they are releasing the details now, that the terrorists that are terrorizing the country, they are just 30,000. That is US reports. And you know that for US to say that, they have done their research. Why is it that our government cannot undo them? That is the problem. Why is it that they are just doing things and go scot-free? Even they will post online, they will post to TikTok, they can't trace them. But if somebody like me now, if I say something bad concerning government now, within 24 hours, they will trace me. They will trace me. If I do something now against the federal government or the state government or anybody now, within 24 hours, they will say, they will use IP or any means to trace me. And that's what they are saying, that these people that are terrorizing Nigeria, they are not more than 30,000. In fact, some of them, yesterday, the Nigerian army, they were able to neutralize some of them and find some of them in the northeast yesterday. In fact, you're supposed to give kudos to them. Yesterday, they tried. They went to Kwara State to burn down the Emir Palace, and they find some people and abduct so many in Kwara State again yesterday. Now, the US, let me finish the report. He said that in the May 2026, the report titled Non-State Violator of Religion Freedom in Nigeria, the Fulani militant, the USCIRF, said Fulani militants were responsible for some of the most visible and deadly attacks in Nigeria. Can you see that now? They were the one responsible. Now say, according to USCIRF, an estimated 30,000 Fulani militants currently operate across the Nigeria, warning our government to know how to tackle them. They have given us the data. Now, the Oyo State government now, they have come up. Let me quickly read that, because I promise that this video is not going to be long. The Oyo State government has also come out again to say that Oyo kidnapping, we are working to secure the victim, because a lot of people, they have been talking to the government that why is it that it's difficult? It's almost 2 weeks or more than 2 weeks now. Let's think about the young ones among them. Even the ones that are not young, all lives are precious. Either the old or the small ones, they are precious. That the government should do something on time. They should do something on time by rescuing these people. Now, let me quickly read that, because a lot of people, they are saying, hey, what did demand the for ransom? Some people are even saying they said they should go and bring 1 billion. I don't know where they get that information anyway, because I've not seen that information. I don't know, because some people are saying it 1 billion, 300 million, 1,000, those ones are fake news. They have, the government said that, let me read that so that we can get the government said, Makinde on Wednesday said that the government is working with security agencies to secure the release of the students and staff abducted from the school in Orire local government area and reunite them with their families. He gave the assurance while speaking with journalists after receiving a Salah visit from a delegation of Muslim community led by the Deputy Governor Bayo Lawal at the private residence in Kolaba, Ibadan. The delegation, which includes government officials and Islamic leader, visited shortly after observing the Eid prayer at the Eid Grant in Agodi, Ibadan. Speaking, the government reiterated that the state has remained united despite the political and ethnic differences, urging the people to remain so united even as election season commences soon. He said the citizens and the residents of the state cannot be divided on ethnic and religious grounds. That is what the governor said. The governor also said that they have they have been talking with the necessary authority to make sure that they rescue these children. But they did not mention specific amounts, that this is the amount the bandit, the terrorists said they want to get. Now, some people have been reacting online that government should not pay them. Those people that are saying that they make sense. But if you look at it in some other way around, there is a need for urgency because small children are there tó yẹ kí wọ́n tètè gbé ìgbésẹ̀ lé lórí, because if they don't do something on time, there is no way, even if they demand for certain amount of money, there is no way they will not still drop something. Because according to the US report, it says that there was a report from US that said that Nigerian government certain billions of naira that they have, paid as ransom. As ransom. That's why everybody they are saying that this is not the time to be paying ransom. The time to to be in motion, to set action. A lot of people are saying they are ready to enter forest. Though the people that are intelligent in warfare, they are saying that there is a need for the experts to handle that, because they said they may set landmines, what do they call it, IEDs, and so many things for them. And those people that they are not trained, they may not understand how those things works. So that at the end of the day, it will not be as if they are going and they still meet another problem. Kó má lọ di wàhálà. Ìdí nìyẹn tá a sọ fún wọn wípé kí wọ́n ní sùúrù. There are so many technical, things that is going on now to make sure that they rescue these children alive. If they disclose the amount, I know many people will still come up and say, hey, so we are talking about life. So many lives is involved this time around, especially those children. Some of them may be on drugs, some of them may be sick, some of them may not be well. We don't know the kind of terrain, we don't know the kind of environment where they keep them. So there's a urgent need for government to do any means to rescue them. Any means this time around. Any means. And what the US they are saying is that these people are no more than 30,000. You can see the reports. So it's not left for our government to act on those information. So if they are not up to 30,000, so that means how many now will now be in a state? At least with their own statistics, they should be able to get all this information too. That okay, if they are not up to 30,000, or they are let's say 30,000 now. Now, how many states do we have? How do they distribute themselves? Those are the security things that they need to do. So that then another thing is that don't do that. That's why I tell you, any information you hear on this channel, it is already in public domain. Is already in public domain. You will see the US when they want to rescue those in that piloting. You will see them come online and say the US is already on ground. They are doing this. We are doing this. You will see that when they want to attack ISIS second man, they did not come online and say Nigeria, we are in Nigeria, we are doing this. So those are the things that our own too should emulate in Nigeria. If truly we want to rescue these children. And it's high time they rescue them, because our others, our ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ wọn náà, wọ́n celebrate. The government should please rescue them on time, so that they too can be reunited with their family. But based on what Oyo State Governor said that very soon, as urgent as possible, that very soon that these children will reunite with their family. We believe that. And our prayer is that they should work on time, so that these children can be free and reunite with their family. The US, they have said their own report. The Oyo State government too, they have said their own, that they are working very soon that they will get the children rescued. What is your own opinion? I've told you that this video is going to be short. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. What is your own opinion concerning what the US said, concerning the information they have given the Nigerian government now, and what Oyo State government said? Let's meet in the comment section. This is iSing TV. Eba like eba share, eba subscribe sórí ìkànnì yìí. Tẹ́ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ ìkànnì aláyọ̀ yìí. I sing TV, you know, lele yìí. Ẹ ṣé o, thanks for watching.